Hello guys, my name is Kiminekyt and welcome to this new video, and today we are going to be watching Kazakh playing in a Strv S1. Now the Strv S1 is a good thing overall. The only problem it has is the fact that it has absolutely no armor. Now to make you understand, this thing has absolutely no armor, especially frontally whatsoever. It literally has 20mm of upper plate protection. If I'm correct, the lower plate is no better on it. Which means that anything that is going to shoot at you is going to straight up overmatch you. There are only very few exceptions at the tier 6, probably just the MT25 that I can think of, and a couple of exceptions at the tier 7, the machine gun AMX being one of them, but that's about it. I can't think of any exceptions. So yeah, this thing has no protection whatsoever. And so the Cossack did the only most sensible thing that there was to make, and that is going to the heavy tank flank. This replay seems to be good straight from the beginning. Still though, you were already capable of spotting the enemy Tiger P, and here we go, aim at him. The aiming is not all that bad. There we go, the first shell of the game is already a nice high roll for 420. Memes make themselves. Still though, there we go, a second shell into the Tiger P, 2 more shells and he's going to be dead. There we go, one of your teammates helped you out, and there we go, last shell into him, and you already got your first kill at 1 minute and 30 minutes into the game. Pretty damn good. Pretty damn freaking good. Also, you weren't spotted because of the fact that you are playing the S1. This thing is sort of infamously known thanks to how broken its camo is. Oh, and there is another enemy, which is KV85. Come on, shoot at him. Oh, he just came... Oh, he just went behind the ridge line. There we go, a shot into him. You weren't probably spotted. I doubt that. Well, there we go, you were spotted, and your T-34 shot you. Well, on the other side, it wasn't exactly his fault that he shot you in this kind of a situation. You drove in front of him. I'm not even wondering that he shot you in that sort of a situation. So though, there's MX-12T, which in this kind of a situation can be incredibly deadly because he's spotting basically half of your team. So you need to kill it as quickly as possible. And you are capable of detracking it, 1 shell from the 110 and the second shell from you to finish him off. Second kill of the game secured. That is pretty nice result. Already around this time you got pretty damn above average result. So that's pretty damn freaking nice. There we go, KV85 once again spotted. Come on, shoot him. Oh, that was nasty hit from the oh-ho, taking away nearly half of your remaining hit points. So let's retreat. Oh well, you are catching bullets for your team right now, because you literally caught the bullet from the left. That was, well, a bullet from the T-34, and then you caught another shell from the T-150 that came at you from the right. Thankfully this was already an enemy, so you cannot blame your team for that one. Still though, there's still the oh-ho. Will you be capable of penetrating him in this kind of a situation? It's a bit difficult, but you are the S1. This thing has absolutely ridiculous penetration on standard rounds, 288. Look at it, 288. This penetration higher than some of the tier 10 tanks. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh, there's a T-150, which is had to shoot at you earlier, but he was somehow capable of only destroying your tracks. And honestly said, if he had a bit of a bigger gun, he would be actually capable of killing you. And mainly if he would be capable of penetrating and not just hitting your tracks, he would definitely have killed you at that point, because you got only 372 hit points remaining, and the T-150 can actually... How much alpha damage does it have? I do have a feeling like that thing has 390 alpha damage. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Right now we decide to shoot at the T-54 Mod 1. However, you realize one thing. Your team is losing. So you've got to eliminate the low HP targets first to make it a bit easier for your team to succeed, because obviously the low HP targets still got their guns. They can still do damage, so they are still dangerous. They are not like they are not doing anything. So we decided to shoot at the T-3485M and take him out. There's another target, which however doesn't have all that much of a low HPs. 1 shot into him, your team won't be exactly capable of finishing him off. So come on, there we go, second shell, capable of finishing him off, securing your 4th kill of this game, and let's keep on rolling, There's a T-54 Mod 1, come on, nope. You weren't exactly capable of killing him. So though I should point out one thing, and that is that over here, there are already mediums stacking up. and that is not good, because the entirety of your backline is going to fall to them. Oh, and there's the Oho once again. Come on, shoot at him. Shot into him. You are probably spotted at this point. You've got to run the fuck away, or not, because the Oho is blind as fuck. There's a T-150. Will be capable of finding a good shot at him. There's a combination of shot and shit. Yeah, my English is on point today, once again. So though, you won't be capable of finding a good shot at him because he is hiding behind that rock or building that's over here, so yeah. Whatever. The enemy is camping right now. The T-54 Mod 1 is camping. He's spotted right now, probably by you. One shot into him. Sadly, it was only a D-tracking shot. You weren't exactly capable of doing damage to him. The artillery was capable of doing some damage to him. There we go. Shot into him. The cap points were reduced, which means that you were capable of hitting him, or at least D-tracking him, but judging by his hit points, you were capable of killing him. Sadly, you won't be capable of finishing him off, but thankfully, the T-34 85M was capable of finishing him off fast enough. Still though, remember the medium tanks I was talking about? They were already capable of progressing onto your artilleries and were capable of killing them. There's the Panther M10, one shell into him, come on, second one should be capable of nearly finishing him off. If the T-34 will shoot him once, you will be capable of actually finishing him off. Yeah, we know that the Oho is behind him, but he will be capable of dealing with him shortly. The main threat right now is the Panther M10. Yeah, the tank doesn't exactly have the greatest armor, doesn't have the greatest gun, but it can still spot you. And once you are spotted, you're as good as dead, because the enemy's got 2 artilleries. And this tank is incredibly weak against artilleries. Literally, I got one-shotted in this tank so many times because of how terrible the armor is. I literally lost count. Like, imagine beginning of a battle, 2 minutes in, and you get one-shotted by an arty. That is an average thing in this tank. Completely average. So though, the T-150 was once again spotted, but he's still hiding behind it kind of. Is it a rock? Give me a second. I've got to look at it. Last time I was watching this replay, I'm wondering if it's like a rock that I didn't know about. There is a rock? I didn't even know that there is a rock. Whatever. Let's get back into the video. There we go, we are still aiming at it, and what the fuck is that? There's an M12 this far up ahead. Well, the one artillery is taken care of. The T-150, you got a shot at him, but you decided not to shoot him because it was a bit risky. Instead of that, you decided to shoot at that Panther. One shell into him, wasn't capable of quite finishing him off because the T-34 didn't shoot him beforehand. And there's the Oho, will he be capable of putting a nice little shell into him? Oh my god, the turning of this tank. Jeez. There we go, shot into him right through the gun mantlet. That tank doesn't even have a gun mantlet if I'm correct. So if you will shoot at him, basically the surroundings of a gun are the weak spot. If we are going to hit it, he's as good as that. So there's a Panther M10, you decide to double push, and there we go. He's taken care of and you still weren't spotted. Come on, shoot at that T-150. Oh, you were quite lucky and you hit the turret. Well, it doesn't, like the T-150's turret is one of the most heavily armored places around the tier 6 tanks. Because that thing is like over 200 armor, which is absolutely ridiculous around the tier 6. But you are a tier 8 TD, and especially you are the S1 with 288 penetration. So though, you were capable of eliminating the Oho, and you nearly flipped yourself over there. So though, you were capable of eliminating the Oho without getting spotted, and seems like the artillery is either pre-shooting or you were spotted all that time. But I do have a feeling like it's just pre-shooting, because there is no fucking chance that you were spotted all that time and nobody decided to take those juicy 372 hit points away from you. Because this tank, once again, has no armor. It's ridiculously easy to pin it. Just don't shoot high explosives at it constantly, unless you set side armor, because the frontal plate can still get to be about 70mm thick. So yeah. So though, there's the M12, one shot into him, quick job, there we go. Last enemy remaining, which is the SU-100. Oh my god, this is gonna be a tough duel, because the SU-100, if I'm correct, has once again the derpy Russian gun with 390 alpha damage. But I'm not putting my hand into a fire here, because I don't know if it has this kind of a gun. I know one thing for sure, and that is that he's gonna be capable of 100% killing you within 2 shells. So yeah, you've got to be extra careful. Also, you cannot kill it within 1 shell unless you ammo rack it. So we are pretty much even. But if he has a gun that has like 240 alpha damage, he will definitely reload faster than you, so he will be capable of killing you. This will be a really freaking tough match. Right now you are luring him into the cap circle, but on the other side he actually knows your position really freaking well right now, which is definitely not something good. Which means also that you shouldn't be aiming in this direction, because there is no fucking chance that that SU-100 will be coming out of this direction, but because you are eradicating like that 5% chance that he's actually gonna come from over here. Like literally look at the cap circle, look at where it is. There's no chance that SU-100 will be dumb enough to come across this ridge line, because he knows that the Cossack is already aiming at him. He'll definitely come either from over here or from over here. It's actually very likely that he will come from over here, because he's after all a TD and they like to camp a lot. Which means that my bet is on this side. There we go, there we go. SU-1 weren't spotted, and you weren't spotted yet. There we go, one shot into him. He will detract. Let's pray that he doesn't have a repair kit. Oh, he has a repair kit. Oh, and he missed. This means there's G. Freaking G. Absolute stunning replay. And in the post-game stats, we may see what a truly amazing replay this was. The Cossack was capable of getting himself an ace tanker, which is something that, well, he should have got that for this game. 7,718 damage, 10 kills. There is no fucking chance he would get anything worse than an ace tanker. Other than that, he was capable of getting a bruiser, duelist, fire effect, Pascucci's mail, Colobanos mail, Pool's mail, high caliber, tank sniper, and a top gun. And the team score, we might see that he was capable of earning himself over 2,000 experience, more precisely 2,124, which is absolutely freaking amazing. Other than that, he was capable of, I already mentioned these things, so let's skip them. Now, the detail report, 400,000 credits for this game. 400,000. Oh my god. Well, if I'm correct, you didn't shoot a single premium round throughout this entire game. So oh geez, this amount of credits. I've never seen such a ridiculously high amount of credits. Oh my god. This is absolutely insane. So though, you were mostly spotting for yourself, so most of your team probably didn't get all that much spotting, as we might see. Yep. You actually had the largest amount of spotting into your team, if I'm correct, with 1,295. So you were the guy that was basically spotting for himself. So we're getting the full experience for every single one of your damaging shots. And other than that, you were actually capable of shooting 30 times, and you were actually capable of hitting and penetrating 25 times, so showing you just how accurate and this thing is, and just how ridiculously high the 288 penetration is, especially if you are the top tier tank. Still though, absolutely amazing replay. I loved watching it, and I mainly love seeing this number. If only I had the luck to have this number. Come on, man, I want to have a game like this one. I'm short of money. I need money. I'm poor. I'm gonna be homeless soon. So though, hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that I'll see you next time. Bye.